I just think they don't do justice to me. I still get that you're better looking in person. डायरेक्टर साहब से पूछो कि कितने महीने इन्होंने कास्टिंग में लगाए. पिक्चर बनाने में कम टाइम लगाया है, कास्टिंग में ज़्यादा. हमको तो ऐसा लगा था कि अलीज़े को ही शायद निकाल दे पिक्चर में से. कि इस पिक्चर में
लाउड इनफ सर, आप ही पूछ लो.
मुझे मर के देखना है कि कैसा होता है ये. Don't act.
Yeah, actually, he said that be as real as you can. Subtlety is the best thing, and don't overact. That was the advice.
So we had this theatrical release now, releasing on the 24th of November. टाइगर इसमें कंफ्यूज हो जाता हूँ मैं आजकल. बड़ा ऑब्वियस हो जाएगा कि अगर मैं बोलूँ कि इट्स फैंटास्टिक, ये इसलिए नहीं कि मेरी नीस है इस पिक्चर में वगैरह वगैरह. बट
अनबायस्ड जो आपको ऐसे अच्छा लगा, मतलब आप जवाब दे रहे वैसा.
जब हमने ये स्क्रिप्ट फाइनलाइज की थी उसी वक्त हमको बहुत अच्छी लगी थी, और जो इन्होंने बनाई है उसके बाद, और जो इन्होंने डायरेक्टर साहब ने इन लोगों को निचोड़ा है, ये आपको चूसे हुए नहीं लग रहे? क्योंकि इन्होंने, मैं तो सेट पर भी गया था, मैं तो लाइफ में कभी ना काम कर सकूं. अल्लाह के रिहर्सल भी करो, इधर भी रिहर्सल करो, उधर भी रिहर्सल करो, फिर टेक्स भी, है ना? हाँ, और उसके बाद ये रिजल्ट आया है.
ऑलरेडी जो कहानी मुझे ऑफ़र की गई थी, द हार्ट वाज इन द राइट प्लेस, तो ऑलरेडी बहुत अच्छी स्टोरी थी. और मेरा करने का ऑनेस्टली इट वाज वेरी पर्सनल. कुछ हुआ था बहुत सालों पहले मेरे साथ, एंड व्हेन आई हर्ड द स्टोरी एंड इट कनेक्टेड विथ मी वेरी ऑन अ पर्सनल लेवल. सो माई रीज़न वॉज मच मोर पर्सनल. एंड ये स्पेस बहुत ही कमाल का है, न्यू कमर स्पेस, एंड इस जॉनरा में और इस एज ग्रुप में ज़्यादा बनती नहीं है इंडिया में, तो बहुत ही अमेजिंग है. एंड वैसे है कि इफ़ आई एम सेटिस्फाइड विद वन टेक, दे नीड टू गिव मी 5 more takes with 5 more variations. There is no baggage. So like in Jamtara, it was fantastic.
Like what I said.
It's the sir that I knew in the office, and when we were doing workshops, of course, that sir was very friendly, very different. But yes, when we did go on set, there was a very clear line between being friendly and being professional. We had to. Sir till today doesn't call us our real names. Yeah, he till today calls us Niyati, Chavi, Akash, and Pratik. He still calls us that, and I think, in a way, we'll always be the actors for him and not the people that we were. So it was good, and for a new actor to do so many takes, you actually feel very happy and settled, because you feel like, okay, somewhere in the 13-14 takes you would have got at least one. So you feel really happy about that. So it's very difficult to, I think any actor would say this, is very difficult to watch yourself on the screen. When I see it, I'm mostly, I mean, it's difficult for me to look at myself, so I'm looking at the background, at what's happening in the back, what the other actors are doing, because it's difficult to look at yourself, I think. So, and it's hard to make an opinion about your own work and yourself. I like to get that from what other people's reaction is and what they've said. So
You'll get it now.
Yeah,
just get it right now.
Yeah, or you can ask someone else on this.
सबसे पहले तो ये मेरा बहुत बड़ा ड्रीम था, खुद को बिग स्क्रीन में देखना. आई वॉज टेलिंग अलीज़े कि कब बिग स्क्रीन में लग रहा है, अगर पहले से ही स्टार्ट हो गया तो मुझे बता दो, बिकॉज आई वॉन्ट टू वॉच इट. एंड आई वॉज सिटिंग देयर, आई लिटरली गॉट गूज बम्स, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. एंड लाइक अलीज़े सेड दैट शी वॉज नॉट looking at herself, but मैं खुद ही को देख रही थी पूरे टाइम. I was like, oh my god, that's me. और
were you happy or no?
I am very happy.
Super.
Oh my god, this is crazy, and I'm loving it. Yeah.
I was telling them as well. I find it very weird to watch myself on screen, especially when it's this big. It's the weirdest thing. But even today, when we were walking into the theater, seeing our posters everywhere and stuff, it's a surreal moment for all of us. I think.
Surreal,
Yeah. It was really surreal.
Yeah.
Get goosebumps ever now when you watch yourself on screen? How do you watch yourself on screen now? Are you judging yourself at all, or what are you seeing?
Still haven't gotten used to it.
Really?
No, I just think they don't do justice to me.
I like it. So the excitement.
I still get that you're better looking in person. Not true.
But I think that part is
lot of effort that goes in.
Yeah.
The director, the producer, the location, makeup artist, a lot goes in. But डायरेक्टर साहब से पूछो कि कितने महीने इन्होंने कास्टिंग में लगाए.
सर जवाब आप ही दे दो.
पिक्चर बनाने में कम टाइम लगाया है, कास्टिंग में ज़्यादा. हमको तो ऐसा लगा था कि अलीज़े को ही शायद निकाल दे पिक्चर में से.
Actually, for Alize, still I call Niyati, so she had done a long workshop in Delhi with M.K. Raina sir. So we wanted to surround her with great actors so that उनकी भी performance अच्छी होगी. So we were very lucky to have Mukesh sir who did the casting for us and very patiently he did so. And then we had a long workshop. So idea was to always surround her with great actors. So you are as good as your co-actor, you know. So
So what we felt is that, the supporting cast, everyone around us, fantastic. Now we need to see for Alize's role. Heart attack देने वाला था आदमी.
But as an actress, you'll still, I mean, you've grown up in a family that has seen that. So thoda, were you in two minds when you were?
No, not at all. Actually, in a business that is changing every single day, in order to make an impact, you need to do something unexpected. And that's exactly why I chose this film. It was a very, I don't want to say calculated, but it was a very conscious decision to do a film like this. Because it was different, the script is different, it's unique, and art should challenge the way people think. And that's exactly what this film does. So it was like without a doubt that the content would be the most important thing.
सौमेंद्र जी आपसे पूछना चाहूँगा कि जमतारा बनाने के बाद आप ये बना रहे फर्रे, तो कैसा एक्सपीरियंस रहा, कितना अलग रहा?
जंप है. तारों तक का जंप है.
जैसे जमतारा में मुझे पूरा बहुत ही कमाल की टीम मिली थी, यहाँ भी बहुत ही अच्छी टीम मिली है. एंड द फिल्म मेकर इज एज गुड एज दिस टीम. तो यू आर सीइंग वट एवर यू सीइंग इज बिकॉज ऑफ द टीम वॉज गुड. And there was complete trust, and that is what you see in the trailer and the film. You'll see it.
कि इस पिक्चर में that
Loud
scene है.
enough, sir, आप ही पूछ लो.
मुझे मर के देखना है कि कैसा होता है ये.
Hello, here.
Well, I think I failed. My sister's here. She's proof of this. I think I failed every subject till 12th grade. So I think I'm pretty much playing myself over here.
How proudly हमें तो जूते पड़ते कर हमें बोलते थे.
Actually, it took me a lot of time to understand my character because I couldn't find any threads to any similarities between me, like Prasanna, and my character's name. I can tell the name, right? Chavi. So I think maybe the naughty part, that's it. Otherwise, nothing else. And that's what I think makes very interesting. Like it, yeah, thank you.
Similar experience for me. I really had to spend a lot of time with the character to actually get to know her. And ironically enough, after a few months, I realized that we have had more in common than I thought, which was a great eye-opener, and it brought a lot of comfort to the character when I finally realized that. So a lot more similarities in the two, me and the character that I've played than I had thought when I started off the film.
Don't act.
Yeah, actually, he said that be as real as you can. Subtlety is the best thing, and don't overact. That was the advice.
Well, 100 marks for that because you've done that. Brilliant job, yeah. And to you as well.
I think a thing which was written in the script itself, and I was kind of amazed to know that it was written that my character is from Paharganj, and in reality, I was born in Paharganj. And I was like, ये सर आपको पता था कि मैं पहाड़गंज में पैदा हुआ? And I was amazed.
You know, we're used to seeing projects which have main leads, A-listers. One thing that Salman Bhai, you briefly mentioned that you were sold over the script. Would you like to just elaborate something about the script that really appealed to you, that you said, you know what, I want to take a chance. This is a great opportunity and for SKF. And
So we liked the script. Then I saw the film. It was originally supposed to be an OTT film. And it was so good that it was just going to be wasted on OTT. So we had this theatrical release now, releasing on the 24th of November. Tiger is confused ho jata main aajkal. Yeah, so I just thought that, all these kids are great, and they've done a fantastic job because of the director. I give the whole, credit to the director. I think he's done a fantastic job. I was blown, and I told Alvina and told that this film should and has to be on screen. Has to be on screen. So that is how we decided that this film will be a theatrical release. और OTT सैटेलाइट पे तो आ ही जानी है, you know, so. इस टाइप की फिल्में नहीं बन रही और इस ऑडियंस के लिए फिल्में नहीं बन रही, you know. एक जो कॉमनर्स है, कॉमन मैन है, वो सबको आई थिंक दे शुड गो एंड सी दिस फिल्म, स्पेशली पीपल हु आर स्टिल स्टडिंग. They must go and see this film.
What was your process of breaking the ice, or how did you all establish that equation that translated to this kind of bonding on screen?
I think my favorite part about the movie was my co-stars. We just get along till today so well. We're such good friends. We got along really quickly. We also had a lot of workshops together. But even we didn't need to just be friendly in the workshop. We became great friends. We became so familiar with the characters that a lot of the times on set we would just have fun and do a lot of improvising and all of that. And it's very rare to be in a group of actors that is not competitive, that is so like Prasanna would sit at the monitor for me, you know, and tell me if the scene was going well or not. And it was really the best part about the movie for me.
Basically, ये भी आपका काम कर रही थी.
I really wouldn't have been able to do this without them. So. Yeah.
And Zen, actually, particularly, I think you would like to add to this because you made your debut with Class also, and that was also a student drama.
Yes.
And from what I can see from the trailer, you're pretty much in the same character, more or less. So, how much of a difference did you find between performing the same character on OTT versus film?
So Class was a long, drawn-out process. It took us 2 years to film it. It was also my first time ever on screen. I'd never done a commercial, nothing before that. So I made a lot of mistakes. I learned a lot on Class. So one of the most important things I learned, which is going back to your first statement, was that the bond between the actors is so freaking important, because once you master that, it doesn't feel like work anymore, right? We just had a laugh, I think, for 3 months. Even in the stressful times, we were together. When it comes to the character, one of the most amazing things about working with Sumendra sir is that he gives you complete freedom to do whatever you want, and he kind of tweaks your performances. So it is a similar character, yes. It's the spoilt rich kid, right? But I feel like Prateek is a lot goofier and a lot more emotive, I think. So, and
as a note of encouragement, if I may add, you were possibly my favorite character in Class, and I hope
my
I
God,
love
thank
all of you in.
And what did you like about his character?
In Class or in Farre, sir?
No, in Class.
I liked the arrogance, or the entitlement about his character.
But what is the best part of that character you like? I mean, compliment देना चाहोगी तो किस किस्म का compliment दोगी आप इनको? क्योंकि हमने भी देखी, हमने तो जिक्र ही नहीं किया क्लास के बारे में कि हमने देखा है.
जी.
हाँ. तो क्या बोलें कि देखा है, बहुत अच्छा है, क्या अच्छा क्या है? खुद पूछेगा क्या अच्छा है, आपको क्या अच्छा लगा, उसका जवाब क्या देंगी आप?
मुझे इनकी एक्टिंग अच्छी लगी. एक्टिंग अच्छी लगी. It was a confident debut.
Thank you.
कहाँ से, बैक शॉट से या एकदम क्लोजअप?
इतने करीब से नहीं देखी सर. Thank you.
Bum cheeks also can act.
Thanks, Vijay Lakshmi. Thanks. I want to ask you one thing. The most obvious question. आप यार तुम तो रियल लाइफ में अगर फेल हो रहे थे, फर्रे यू नॉट यूजिंग इन
बिग बॉस
स्कूल.
में होता तो इसकी वाट लग जाती.
None of you are using this in school.
We were using
Like real life. Like छोटे-छोटे फर्रे ever?
नहीं, मैं तो यूज करता था.
हम तो शीट्स पास करते थे. None of you all?
मैंने एक बार किया था और एक
पकड़ा
बार
गया?
पकड़ा गया था उसके.
मैंने चीटिंग कराई है.
चीटिंग नहीं की है?
चीटिंग कराई है, चीटिंग नहीं की.
चीटिंग कराई है.
हाँ.
What is the meaning of that?
चीटिंग कराई है मतलब दूसरे को चीटिंग करवाया है.
मतलब तुमने अपने पेपर
Answers
दिए.
to- Yeah, I've helped my friend.
She was
in
Niyati
examination.
Okay, okay.
या हिंदुस्तान का फ्यूचर देख लो आप, सामने खड़ा है. एक चीटिंग करा रहा है, एक चीटिंग कर रहा है.
Okay.
Hi,
Yes.
this is Amina here from
Yeah.
Times of India Zoom channel. My question is to you, Alize. You have introduced a new term to Gen Z, which is Farre. So tell me about that and how was it prepping for this role and doing the workshop for this one?
The workshop, it was very interesting because when we started off the workshop, we didn't really do it based off of the script. It was mostly like, I was actually living in Delhi for 6 months. I was workshopping there every day. I was really feeling what it was like to be a young girl in Delhi and experiencing that life. So that helped a lot. So finally, when we came back to Mumbai and we started working on the script, I had a lot of context in my mind of like what she might have been doing, where she might have been going, eating, where she would hang out. So that helped a lot. So when we started workshopping together, I had a lot of I had many memories that I had already made for the film. And we workshopped the script so many times that we knew it by heart by the time we reached on set. That we wouldn't even look at our sides, you know, most days we would just improvise and see where the scene took us. And Sir was so good at giving us freedom. We were allowed to mark our scenes, we were allowed to do whatever we wanted with the scene as long as we stayed in context to the scene. So there was a very deep understanding of the character because we had to constantly improvise and anybody could have said anything, you know. So in terms of preparation, it was like a constant build-up, a slow build-up till the day we finished shooting. There was always some kind of preparation going on.
Were you aware about this term, Farre, before?
No, I didn't.
There's
No.
actually a very funny story about when I say what's Farre in the film, that's improvising. I really didn't know what Farre was, and I asked the question, and they kept it in the film.
Yeah, I only knew what it meant when they decided to title the movie Farre. Before that, I had no idea as well.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I suddenly feel very guilty having such in-depth knowledge about all these, about this term, because Delhi would know this.
It's a north term, no?
Yes, completely, yeah.
That's okay. And everybody used to call me that in school, so it's fine. Sir, you have built a legacy out of love, loyalty, and a lot of entertaining cinema over the last 3.5 decades. Yes, you. If we see, you spoke about how this movie was going to release on OTT, and because you saw the content, you wanted it to be given a theatrical release. Today, after a lot of time, the theaters are coming back to business, and thanks to all the actors who we have grown up watching. And she's debuting right now. She's a part of this newer generation, but it's still the older generation that is ruling the roost. What is it that you feel that you guys do, which they are not really understanding the technique of doing, which is why it's becoming difficult for the younger generation to match up to the older generation? And for you, welcome to the movies first.
Thank you.
Do you feel a sense of pressure? Because not only do you have to live up to the legacy, but also to the love and loyalty that is built around the entire family, to be very honest.
जवाब दो.
I mean, of course, I feel the pressure. I'm human, you know. It would be totally abnormal for me not to feel any pressure right now. I mean, it's a very stressful situation, clearly. You know, you have to say the right things and wear the right things and do the right thing. It's extremely stressful, but I'm also very, very, very happy.
Welcome into that industry.
Yeah. But I'm very happy at the same time.
Look at these people, know all their faces.
I'm looking.
And now your social media as well.
Yeah. But it's like this constant back and forth of feeling really stressed, feeling really happy, feeling really stressed, feeling really happy. So.
मेरा सवाल क्या था भाई वापस से पूछो.
That you've been ruling the roost and all the actors.
So I'll tell you what. I think the kind of films that we're making are going off. And as far as films doing well, like you said, all the people that you've grown up on their films. So I think the rest of the guys should do Hindustani content, make Indian films. And wrong time to launch because of the way the films are going wrong. I think that there was a Salman Khan that was launched in Maine Pyar Ke. He was a newcomer. There was Amir Khan who was launched in Qayamat Se Qayamat Tak. He was a newcomer. There was Shah Rukh Khan in Deewana. There was Ajay Devgan in Patthar Ke Phool Aur Kaante, Patthar Ke Phool Is Mine, Phool Aur Kaante, and there was Akshay Kumar in Khiladi. So everyone has come up that way. Now from here, depending on the destiny of the film, it is her destiny will not be related to the destiny of just this particular film. It does a fantastic job, and after that she gets complacent, khalas. If it does okay and she works 10 times harder, she will come out. All of you guys, just don't get complacent. Just keep on working. No matter कि खुश है शूटिंग पे नहीं जाना, दुखी है शूटिंग पे नहीं जाना, ये करना ही नहीं, काम करो बस. गर्लफ्रेंड छोड़ के चली गई, बॉयफ्रेंड छोड़ के चला गया, ये हो गया, वो हो गया, कुछ भी हो गया, साइड में काम. शॉट क्या है? बॉयफ्रेंड ना वो 30 सेकंड्स अपना बेस्ट दो. जो B+ वाले थे, B थे, और C+ वाले थे, बड़ी खुशी होती थी उनको देखकर. और एक आध A में अच्छा लगता था. बैड चिट में पिटते थे, और ऐसा कोई टाइम नहीं था स्कूल में कि बेद के मार्क्स मेरे बैक से लेके थाइस तक थे, हमेशा हमेशा मीन वो कंटिन्यूसली कॉन्स्टेंटली वो निशान मेरे पीठ पर रहते थे, बेत के मार्क्स, और शायद उसी के की बदौलत मैं यहाँ पर आज पहुँच पाया हूँ.